For first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I have no idea what these kids sound like, or if they're kids or grown men. I assume they're all older. This is my second year.
Their next drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we
know the Colts
last year. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase.
I ended up trading for the #1 pick 1 year too.
That's what they've discussed in their locker room,
and I got this GOAT quarterback.
If it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they
Darryl
continue to
Applewhite.
play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
I hate that my playbook didn't get converted to next gen. I'm not going to go through and make another one.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Wait, you're a man. Alright.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Green Bay.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, so you started over the old screen then.
Over out of bounds right at the 25. That one good for 33 and a first.
33 yards.
I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, "Boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people."
Can you hear yourself on my shit?
Now here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
He was brought down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there
Maybe
to make it
turn your
2nd
volume
and
down
9.
on YouTube.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
That's an idea. Can't you just turn your fucking... Oh, you're watching it on the PlayStation. Gotcha. That makes more sense. Thought you were on your iPad or something.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert.
All right, we got Deion Jones on Gronk. Running. Zone.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got an open man.
The
It's
field
found
off.
by Scantling. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. 10-3 our score after one.
Crosby's a 14-year vet.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The the Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early...
I wish I could fucking tell my team, bro, get the cross.
I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl.
What did you lay it out?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Did you made the whole thing or what? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I have.
A give to Smith out of the gun. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play. Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Mike 42.
On 2nd and a couple.
Got him. Let's go.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On 3rd down, Ryan.
God damn, like, you know it's going there. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
This is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Gurley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Second and 12 now at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Make a play, please. Thank you.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Some type of in.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Come on. Interception.
From the gun, Ryan.
Let's go. I called it, baby.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they will take over at the 26-yard
Fucking
line.
play call, man. D coordinator.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this.
Give
This is
that guy a
definitely not his
raise.
best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
35-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Snap comes at 1.
Uh-oh.
Here, and that's
Oh
complete.
my god, dude.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Tough.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle.
Rodgers pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Scantling.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, a slant to Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a play.
Get rid of it.
Rodgers. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
And it's 3rd down.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fair catch called for and made, but they may back him up 10 here and have him do it again. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Sweat.
Here's Ryan to throw. And they'll get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
This one caught by Ridley. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Complete to Calvin Ridley. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Huh? Right now? I mean, does that have to be the 2nd or what? Yeah.
And Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
Oh, shit.
From the gun, Ryan.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The throw there going to be incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Did I receive?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 40-yard line.
I hate this fucking playbook.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Davidson on the tackle.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he finds Gronk. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Down Green Bay.
Take one shot. Hope for the best. Can't throw an interception.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
Coverage by Keanu Neal.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Crosby puts it through, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
43-yard line.
Now it's Gurley. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Gurley.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Ryan. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Check. Mike 42. What we got?
From the gun, Ryan.
Got it.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
Run, you slow bitch. There you go.
There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. Hey, Tuesday. Check 3. Check. Crunch.
Running the jet sweep with Ridley, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Check 13. Check 13. 51.
What the fuck? He's passing one.
Open completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
You got tight. You got tight right there. 21.
Play action. It's Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now Gurley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Ryan.
Ooh, nice
Open man is Gordon, complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
They go play action with Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over 1st down.
So an opening drive interception to begin this 2nd half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the 2nd half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Okay, let's try it.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Let's go.
And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's
A gain of 32 that time.
And a Packer 1st down.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Fuck.
Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. 7 yards, the pickup there.
To number 88.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Second down and 3. They'll run it with Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers over the middle. That's caught by Adams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Yep.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly,
Why
you
is it
think it's
doing
really
this?
going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Can you hear me?
The number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your
How's it
movement
going, buddy?
initially inside if you're a receiver.
Fielded a couple yards
something.
into the end zone.
Did you go hunting or
Cannot
what?
get
Fishing?
this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And
Sounds
here
like
we
a
are, almost
successful
through 3 quarters of
weekend.
play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is
Drinking.
quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody
Oh,
wants to advance
shit.
the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Alright. Thanks, man. Is that ranch on there?
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Like 42, like 42. 6 man.
Come on. Come on. That's it.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of
Yeah,
midfield,
I got no
across the
fucking
45
lead game.
before going out. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
4-yard line.
Hate this fucking game, man.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and
It's
10.
ass. I mean, I like that. I like building the team and shit and
From the shotgun, Ryan.
playing other people, but like the game
Man
itself
on the right
sucks.
sideline. It's Jones. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point.
What?
And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that
Put
big
it
shot downfield
where
or
Moses
break one
is.
off. But a nice game there for a first down.
On first down, Ryan. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Guys having a tough time today.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
It's my Cronus, bro.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches
Yeah,
here.
but
The score, and I think we can get used to seeing
at
more of
least
that in
don't
this
they just
fourth
tell you
quarter,
everything on
especially if
YouTube?
they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully.
I
And I think it
respect
was
that.
this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
I should go play action.
Again, it's Jones. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Charles, you'd said the magic
Bro, where the fuck is Aaron Jones, man? Did you watch the game?
Defense, because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense.
Did you notice a play with Aaron Jones?
What you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer.
I don't even remember like any play of significance that he made, you know.
Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones.
Yeah, he played.
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And that interception.
I wish he would play more like my.
I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it.
13 touchdowns through 10 games.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Yeah, I figured I've seen a lot of people using them.
Falcons offense at the line. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak.
I was actually doing pretty good.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also.
See, like me, I'll get like 4 kills in a row and then I'll die 4 times in a row.
27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Ryan. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though,
can you see mine?
He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4.
No fucking way. Are you serious? Good God. Side it. Brew is a level 55.
The Falcons
Warlock.
send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
That's right. You fucking racist. He's white.
So the punt rolls out of bounds, and they'll have pretty good field position here up near the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
That's hilarious.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower?
Damn, block in the back again, bro. That's unbelievable.
And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, that shit is frustrating. Yeah, I usually just put it in the air crisper the whole time.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Put Dillon in.
14 on that one and a first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much
He
better
might
job
need
of
to
wrapping
lose
up when
like
they
5
tackle.
pounds.
A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to Dillon on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He was 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hard play. Lewis discovered it.
They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
Well, when you put it that way.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll
I only got like 5 minutes left in this one.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
So it was fun.
So now the field goal unit trots out
so you can get absolutely destroyed.
This from 42 yards out.
Lower your confidence for the rest of the day.
Crosby is good, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard
In real life.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Operating from the gun, Newberry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
36-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, Newberry throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 27-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, Newberry. Able to get this to Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw again is Ryan. That's complete right around the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Play action. Ryan. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
It's a loss
as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
At the 13-yard line.
All out blitz or what?
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to go down again. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Ryan. That's complete to Smith. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
We're really going to let him score.
And here
With
just
15
play
seconds.
for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Gurley. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
Imagine celebrating when there's 13 seconds left and you're losing by 27 points. Todd Gurley's like doing the stanky leg.
This one's over, let's be honest.
I would cut him immediately.
Coup able to connect on the extra point, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick.
I'll never hear those words again.
No, you can't at all. And if
Rodgers is never going to forget that, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect.
Bro, he lost the fucking game. What do you mean?
Maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but
his eyes.
pretty much done for them.
God, piss my pants, dude.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever